When my mom screamed that I was a disgrace to the family, I thought it was because of him. I thought they just couldn't accept that I was in love with a man 20 years older than me. But that night, as I was picking my clothes off the driveway in the rain, I saw my father's face in the window. It wasn't anger in his eyes, it was terror. And that's when I realized they weren't trying to protect me from him. They were trying to protect themselves from the truth. I'm Clara. I was always the golden child, the one with the 4.0 GPA, the one who never asked questions. My parents, who own a massive real estate empire in the city, had my entire life mapped out on a spreadsheet. But love doesn't follow a business plan. When I met August, it was like taking a breath of fresh air for the first time. Yes, he was older. He was a carpenter, a simple guy with rough hands and a smile that instantly calmed my anxiety. For the first time, I didn't have to be perfect. I just had to be me. I knew his status and the age gap would be an issue for my elitist parents, but I had no idea I was walking into a minefield when I invited him to Sunday dinner. I can still smell the roast beef and my mother's expensive perfume mixed with the tension in the room. When August walked into the dining room, time literally stopped. My dad didn't say, "Hello." He went pale, ghost white. My mother dropped her fork onto her porcelain plate. The sound echoed like a gunshot. I tried to smile, tried to introduce them. "Mom, Dad, this is August." That's when my dad stood up. He didn't yell immediately. He whispered, with a hatred I had never seen before. "Get out of my house, now." I tried to defend us. I said we were in love. Then came the explosion. My mom started crying hysterically, calling me naive, calling me dirty. My dad pointed a finger in August's face and spat. "Do you have no shame? After everything?" August didn't flinch. He looked deep into my father's eyes and said calmly, "She has the right to know, Robert." My dad grabbed me by the arm and shoved me toward the door, into the storm. He said if I stayed with that man, I was no longer his daughter. The door slammed, and I stood there, feeling the rain and the rejection burning my skin. I was sobbing uncontrollably. I asked August why they hated him so much just because of his age. That's when he opened the box. There were no pictures of us. There were photos of my parents and a man who looked exactly like August, just younger. "Clara," he said, "this isn't about your age or mine. It's about my last name." He pulled out a birth certificate and an old property deed. The truth hit me like a freight train. August wasn't a stranger. He was the son of my father's original business partner, the man my father claimed to have bought out years ago. But the papers showed something else. My dad didn't buy anything. He forged August's father's signature while he was on his deathbed. They stole everything, my family's fortune, the mansion, the private schools. It was all built on money stolen from the man I loved. My parents didn't forbid our love because it was immoral or because of the generation gap. They forbid it because August was living proof of their crime. They were terrified that our love would bring justice. And it did. I didn't break up with him. I broke up with the lies. That day, I learned that family isn't about blood. Family is about who respects you and who lives in the truth. We started over without the dirty money, but with a clean conscience. Sometimes love reveals exactly who people really are. Would you forgive your family if you found out a secret like this? Let me know in the comments. If this story touched you, hit that like button and subscribe for more truths that need to be told.